I was gonna have Emily unbox this because I thought it would be funny for her to unbox it and not know what anything is and attempt to make generalizations about what all this stuff is. But she didn't think that'd be a good idea. So now I'm doing it. Even though I do not like being on camera or the sound of my own voice. But here I am. Opening up something that honestly I haven't even wanted. So, for anyone who is aware, when Borderlands 3 launched last year, in November, I believe, or maybe 2 years ago in November now, there was a pre-order deluxe edition, this, which came with a bunch of stuff, of course, for probably $200, $300. And at the time, I 100% was convinced that this was not at all worth $300 just by looking what's on the art here. But I went into GameStop the other day looking for Xbox Series X's. Of course, finding none of them. However, this was marked in the clearance bin for $99.97. But with some discounts and rewards program shenanigans, I got this bumped down to $60. And of course, for $60, I'm super down to buy this. Even though I already own the game itself with all of the downloadable content. And that alone is worth $60. So, as far as I'm concerned, all the rest of this is just free stuff with the purchase of this game. So we'll get right into it. I cannot read this upside down, but I will try to explain what is in here. It is a diamond loot chest in which all these items are going to be in here. And I don't even feel like this is a loot chest in the game. I could be wrong. But I've played a lot of Borderlands 3, and I don't think this is anywhere in the game. At least not to my memory. Or if it is, this is a very poor representation of what it would look like. Because I don't remember seeing this anywhere. You get, I believe this should be a felt star map of all the planets you can travel to throughout the game. You get the game itself in like a metal tin collector's case, which I already have on my game shelf, along with the season pass, basically, which is almost out of date now, because they've added more content that's in a separate season pass. 4 keychains that are supposed to be the vault keys, which kind of seems like a spoiler thinking about it now, because you wouldn't know what these are until you've played the game. Even this is kind of a spoiler in itself, but that's fine. And this is what I thought made this not worth $200 to $300. These little figurines right here. They look okay, but they look like cheap toy soldiers to me. And they look like they are not worth the value. But there they are. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 10 of these guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 posters of the 4 playable characters, and then the main antagonists. And these seem like they'd be worth it, actually, depending on the quality once we open up the box. Because I wouldn't mind getting some nice frames and hanging them down in my hallway. Kind of like the pictures in Kano der Toten in Black Ops 1 Zombies. Just kind of have them hanging out like that. And then a model replica building type of person. It's not me. But we'll see how it comes. And then, of course, the chest again. I have my coffee. And I will try not to spill everywhere. I have my knife for the openings. And let's get started. I'll try to keep this in frame as much as I can. What is on the front over here? Art. Some art. And you will find on this side of the box description of the game and what have you. As if you don't know what the game's going to be about. You would know what the game's about if you're going to buy a $200 version of the game. The sticker says the original price was $130. That's definitely not launch price. So they must have brought it down even from there. So this whole thing right here is a sleeve. Put this over here. That opens up to some nice, well, I think nice artwork. So I think a lot of the art for Borderlands 3 is really nice. They go for a lot of heavenly art slash also rebellious anarchy art. I think that contrasts it pretty well together. Turn this around so you can see it. Oh, maybe there's more interesting stuff on the other side. On the side I was just showing you. It has two antagonists and the main characters. Over here I think it's just some generic anarchy art. Some oh boy, what are they called? Children of the Vault. I almost said Cult of the Vault, which wouldn't be that far off either. And I'm torn a little bit with this box because I know how it opens right here. But I am one for hoarding the original packaging. For some reason, this closet behind me is filled with boxes of what stuff has come in. Of course, like Xbox packaging, computer packaging, monitor packaging, in case someone would need to return something, but it is also full with like figurine packaging, Oculus Rift packaging, headphone packaging, stuff that does not need to be around still. So I am torn because I know I want to keep this box in that sleeve, but probably cannot. If there is a way I can cut this out and frame it in some way, I will. But that is for me to think about and you not to worry about. Let me get a sip of coffee. And we'll move along. Give your flesh, take your guns. Find purpose, meet loot. There it is. Sleep when you die. Video game experience. New villains. Purpose. Find yours. Witness. Cleanse your skin. Wear. Mark. outside of the loot chest itself. And a poorly placed sticker. 2 of them, actually. And I guess the bonus pass is in there also, so I don't have to worry about blocking out a code because it's already hidden away. So there's the game. I don't know what I'm gonna do with that. I don't think I know anyone who doesn't own this game that didn't already want it, so I guess I'll have to do something about that. Put it to the side. And there's a piece of paper. Probably telling us how to open said loot chest. I don't know how hard it could possibly be, but you guys can see I haven't looked at it yet. Pull latches down, pull forward, crunch in, fold back. Yeah, it doesn't look that difficult, but we'll keep it here just in case. And now we will move the box. You know, I bought an ottoman recently to store all my Xbox 360 games in, and my Xbox 360, as well as just to serve the purpose of being an ottoman, but no, I don't wish I didn't, but this would have been a good substitute also to throw my 360 games in. And we have here the diamond loot chest. Trying to keep an eye on how long we've been recording, because I know it's gonna stop after a while. I can feel it in my bones. This is not a very child-friendly design. There are pointed edges on every part of this. You cannot have children around this thing. They will fall and get hurt. Oh, it looks like I don't need to use a knife after all. It just comes right out. Whichever you prefer. To the side. And this thing is sticky. Why is it sticky? It's a little sticky feeling. I don't know what you guys are seeing on the front yet, but the back here has these. It's trying to look like a speaker with knobs and outputs. I guess to look like technology from the game. Just kind of confusing and weird. There's like a fake on and off switch. As I get Borderlands 3, I guess was a bit heavier on showing you the technology side of things as opposed to Borderlands 2, but like it's not like it matters. It's all just decoration in the end that you won't get to interact with at all. So, you guys saw the front. My turn to see the front. There's not much here on the front either. Nice vault symbol plastered on the side. Again, it's very cheap kind of plastic. All of it's wobbly. Every single part of touched is wobbled. That's I'm smooth brain to the instructions. Why not? In fact, let me see if I can do this while pointing it at you guys. So I'll once again turn this around. There we go. So we will pull these down. Pull this up. And then crunch it back. And then put it down again, I think. Not really sure what it wants from us after this point. I got the crunching motion down, but the actual act of closing it might not be happening. Steps 1 through 3 happened, but not. Maybe what's inside's blocking it from closing fully, who knows. But I'm gonna have to turn it towards me now, so I can get it out. But whatever that is, looks interesting. Let's get the show on the road. Yeah, I think this part's just supposed to like push in, but there's, you know, there's stuff here, and so I can't do it. This looks cool, whatever this is. This might hold the posters. Yeah, there we go. I guessed it. So we have here something. I'm debating on whether or not I should just take everything out of the box first, or just do everything one by one, and my brain is saying one by one. So that's how we'll do this. Okay, you know what? Let's see, can we, have a table? Let us see what we can see. Okay. We have Tyrene on the left, Troy on the right, in their stained glass fashion. And this seems like a much bigger box than it needs to be. What do you think is in here? Is that Troy again? This is like the key of the whole chest. And I am pretty sure this is just an empty box. I feel as if this is supposed to be what the game came in, and not just hanging loosely outside of the packaging. Maybe on launch, that's what they did. But underneath this cardboard, we have nothing. We have absolutely nothing. This is just a nice fold-out art piece. For Borderlands 3 art, which, I mean, this would be a grand reveal to have the game in this. You pull this out and this back up. This seems like something I could open and close just for fun, because that's the kind of person I am. Alright, so let's see what's next up on our list. Vault keys, Promethean exchange. So this looks, there's some Iridian down there. I don't know if there's a dictionary for Iridian, but there it is. Alright, so during editing I realized that the camera actually cut out. I realized that footage of me unboxing the keychains actually got left out of the video, except for this one right here, which is from Necrotafeo, by the way, because I don't think I said that in the video. But I thought I'd recap just to show you guys real quick what they look like. You got the Vault Key from Pandora, Promethea, Eden 6, and Necrotafeo. I have them hanging up here on my support beam. I don't know what the fuck you call those, but I have them hanging up here, and I think they look rather nice. They're a little soft, plasticky, and they're faithful enough to what they look like in game, but there's no way in hell I would carry that around in my pocket. Any of them, they all look like they would be super uncomfortable, but that's what they look like. There we go again. Spiky ball of death. Crap. I believe this to be... Oh no. Come on, brain. The final planet of Borderlands 3, which, if the map is in here, like I think it is, I'll be able to name it then, but the final planet gives you this key. Looks like we have the toys up next, the little mini figurines. Okay, there we go. Collectible figurines. The QR code on the back and says Loot Crate Inclusive. So maybe only limited to this, and you cannot sell it otherwise, I guess. I don't know why there'd be a QR code on the back then. These do not look they're worth. They look like they're worth nothing. At least, let me get a view of them while you get a view of the back. Gearbox Publishing and Quebec also had a hand in this. Contents may be awesome for genuine vault hunters only. Get the fuck out of my solar system with that. That's the back. You know what? I don't not stand by what I said, but there is more detail in these than I give them credit for from a distance. But they still do not look all that great. And I had the idea to stand up near the camera and get you a closer view, but the mic is over by me, so I'll just have to try to hold this in front of the camera so you guys can see. I'm not going to take them out of here for time reasons and for reasons. But let's see. Wow, these are in a weird order that I cannot just remember, but I will try my best. Okay. So we have Troy up first with Tyrene in the middle. In some reason between the three we have Amara. I guess they are all three sirens, so they can hang out at the top together. And then we have Mose and Flack. Flack being my absolute favorite. And I did not memorize the bottom row. They didn't. The poor boy Flint like that. Alright. Down here, we have Claptrap. Right next to Flint. That is wrong. I mean, that's his last name, but, Zane. We have Zane right there. I wasn't too far off. I still wasn't wrong. Zane Flint. Then Ellie. I believe right there should be Moxie. I can't see. And then, Lilith. I almost said Maya. And that is all of the characters in this box. Definitely not all the characters in the game. Missing a good few. 100 of the characters. But I guess you could say these are the most important, even though Ellie, after the beginning of the game, has 0 importance. I guess technically she makes the stuff that you use to get to different planets, and she makes the ship. But other than that, she does not have a lot of dialogue or a lot of screen time. So there's that. Okay. Should be, I think, 2 more things in here. Okay, well, we're gonna play hardball. We're gonna play hardball. Big old piece of foam right here in the middle. Okay. I assume. Oh, there's no foam back here. I cannot see that, so I have no idea. Alright. So right here we have. Oh, there's nothing on the back, so I'm just gonna put this like this. This is the model. But this is going to be the model of Sanctuary 3 that I will probably not be putting together for a long time. I don't have a lot of room for any more figurines, and even if I did, these Borderlands 3 ones are staying in their box. I have a collector's edition of Scott Pilgrim figurines in a box on my table, which itself takes up a good amount of space. So I will not be taking these out, and I have no idea where any of this is gonna go yet. I thought I would empty the chest out and use the chest for storage, but chances are this stuff's just going right back in here for the time being. Minus the cardboard box. But this is Sanctuary 3. This is the hub world. This is where everything is, basically your inventory, all your added inventory, your upgrades, all the stores, events, they all kind of take place here. It says it's made by Torque. And you have different figures of different sides of the ship. So for those into collecting figures, this really is good value. It's $60, not the launch price. That being said, I still think the figures aren't very good. So far, I feel like we've gotten mostly empty boxes. These took up less room than the box they came in, as well as we just got an empty art piece with an empty box in it. But there is more. Oh, this might be last. I might show this off last so I can close the crate and show it to you. This is the map. This is what I was most excited for. Cloth map. And I think that is everything in there. Dorg's package delivery. Well, that's weird. That's what the packaging looks like. It's in one big Borderlands looking cel-shaded envelope, which is rather cute. And it says a confidential Dorg's package delivery, which I did not know he had a package delivery service. And it's sent from Typhon to Leon. Oh, I read Typhon to Leon, and I still thought Troy. This is also a spoiler if you haven't even played the game. Yeah, you wouldn't even know his name until you've played the game. They didn't say anything in the marketing about Typhon de Leon. Sent to Patricia Tanis of Sanctuary 3. So let's get this opened, and I will finally close this once and for all for this video. Nice and closed. Trying to keep all the trash together. Alright. So in this Dorg folder with a sticker, which is kind of an asshole move again, because that's another chance of me to fuck this up. In the folder. Ah, I see. Very nice, very nice. Piece of paper. Oh wow, yeah, these are definitely high quality prints. Oh wow. High quality prints. This might be worth the buy alone. So we have Zane Flint. Yep, it does say his last name. And that is very nice artwork. These two just look like portraits of people, almost. That is very impressive. That is almost a human being with cel shading on them. Whoever did the artwork, I don't think it says. Whoever did the artwork of these should be themselves. Next up, we got my boy, Flag. As the Beastmaster. And I'm only pointing that out now because I thought it would be the same on all of these, but Zane's said Zane Flint as himself. I guess he doesn't count himself as the operative, as every other piece of media does. But this is Flag, the Beastmaster. My favorite out of everyone. Up next. Oh wow. Mose, the Gunner. Spiffy as ever. Again, really well done art. It looks almost like a person, except for the fact that she has almost big anime eyes. But she looks super realistic and really well done. 2 more to go, I believe. We have Amara as the Siren, which is a bit of a wrong statement to say because she is not the Siren, but she is the playable Siren. In fact, she's not even the only Siren in this box. You got the duo here, last but not least, Troy and Tyrene as the Calypso twins, also 2 Sirens. Which, thinking about it now, I don't know if you guys would know, but I am not sure as to why they are called the Calypso twins. Maybe it's explained in game and I just never paid attention. But their father is, spoilers, Typhon DeLeon, last name DeLeon. Their mother was a siren, whose name I can't remember, but I don't think it's Calypso. So I'm struggling to find where Calypso comes into play here. Although I don't think they go by Troy DeLeon and Tyrene DeLeon. They go by Troy Calypso and Tyrene Calypso, probably. But that is really nice art. That is really nice art. All of it. This art alone is worth the $60 I paid. Everything else is just a bonus. I'm gonna put this neatly back in here. And shit, for storage reasons, I'll just put the instructions on how to open the box in here too. That alone was worth the money I paid. All this other stuff, whatever, this is really nice. I can't wait to hang these on my wall one day. And then last but not least, the map. The map. The map. The map. The map. The map. There is no easy way to open it. Oh, yep, here we go. I guess I could have done this with the torque packaging too. So I am sorry. That is definitely cloth. Oh, wow. Okay, that's as big as it is. I thought it would be a little bit bigger, but that's fine. Oh, that's kind of bogus. It's kind of like warped in the middle here. I don't know if on purpose or not, but it's a little warpity warped. So what do we got here? We have, I guess right there, Pandora. Over here. Oh, well that's Pandora. And that's Elpis. Don't forget a whole game took place right here. Then Pandora, where 2.5 games took place. Then over here, I don't know what this is right there. I don't know what that little red mark is. Maybe that's where Sanctuary 3 is. I'm not seeing it anywhere else. But here we have Eden 6. I guess there's Eden 1, 2, 5, 7, 4, 3. That's Eden 6. Oh, right. So Eden 6. Is one of the moons just floating around Eden 1. But Eden 6 is where the Jacobs Company is, and that is my favorite planet. That is my favorite company. It has my favorite characters. Everything about it is fantastic. I don't know what's going on here because I can't read any of this upside down. But you guys can see it long enough to read it if you so want. Over here we have the Iridian Rift. I say that like I know what that means. Iridian Rift, Iridian Rift, Iridian Rift. And over there is Promethea and Athenas. So this is probably just an empty space. Maybe this is where the final planet is, which name I can't remember. Would have been really helpful. Oh well. Oh well. I can't remember what the final planet's called, but I'm assuming this is where that would be. Over here we have Athenas. And it says Promethea here, but it's coming off Athenas over here as well. I don't know how close they are in game. And then we have Promethea. It says Banned for Life. I don't know who's writing all over this map. Celestia. Iridia. I can't tell who's writing any of this. It's probably Troy and Tyrene. Let's see if we can find. Oh, it's the Iridian Rift. No, I thought maybe they would put it in here as a joke, and maybe it is. But it was DLC, so maybe they didn't think that far ahead. There's a planet that Maya talks about from Athenas. Maya talks about a planet that had, it might be right here. It might be this, because I think she also talks about how they had really good noodles, and it was a really bussin'. It was a really nice planet. And then when the DLC drops for it, it has been completely destroyed by a Guardian takeover, I guess. Or like a Guardian planet teleported inside of that planet and blew it up. So like you hear hints of people hyping up this planet as this really nice bustling city, and you get there, and by the time you get there it is completely destroyed. Which I think was a funny little joke. I don't know if it's this though. But that is the map.